Welcome to the Acupressure tutorial for immune support. As you know, right now, more than ever, your immune system being boosted is vital, not only for your health, but for your family's health and for the community at large. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 acupressure points when used together or separately can all help boost your immune system. This is a great protocol and it can be used for prevention of immune problems or respiratory concerns, and it can be used for intervention of respiratory concerns. So if you have a runny nose, sinus pressure, cough, sore throat, phlegm in your throat, you've got some postnasal drip, muscle body aches, if you're feeling a little cold or a little feverish, this protocol is a great way to boost your immune system and build the defense so your body can fight off whatever it is that is going on, whether it's bacteria or virus. This protocol can help with both. I encourage you to share this video with your family and to press on these points to help your immune health be stronger. Stay tuned until the end. There is bonus material after the 4 acupressure points where I talk about lifestyle and diet advice that can help your immune system get boosted even more. The first point in this protocol is lung 7, and it is located on your forearm. So first, locate your outside wrist crease, and then take 2 fingers, put them together, and put them just below your wrist crease. The point of lung 7 is located right on top of the bone here. So if you can imagine you're doing a karate chop, it's going to be right on top of this bone. And there's going to be a little bit of a bump there too. What I encourage you to do is take your thumb, press firmly down, about a moderate amount of pressure, roughly about a ½ pound, 3/4 pound, and hold it. Take a nice deep breath in and out. If you want to stimulate this point more, I'm going to show you my favorite technique. Take the side of your thumb, so take your thumb and twist it, and what we're going to do is we're going to scrape this point using the bottom of your thumb. So scraping this point, you're going to wipe it away, and you can strike it this way. I always encourage to go towards the thumb, so you're going down the channel, you're going with the channel, which helps tonify the lungs. Now, all of the points that I'm going to be showing you, I want you to do it on the right and the left. So we'll do it on the other side. So you find the wrist crease, 2 fingers from the wrist crease, and it's right on the bone. So it's just a little south of the styloid process. You can apply pressure, take a nice breath, you can apply pressure for about 10 seconds. And then if you want that bonus technique, you take your thumb, twist it, and then you're gonna wipe it like that. And this helps activate your immune system. The second point in our acupressure protocol is located on the back of the hand. So first locate your thumb and your index finger, and you'll find the webbing in between. You might already be familiar with this point for using it for headaches, but today we're going to use it to boost the immune system. You notice in the webbing that it is closer to the index finger than it is to the thumb. You'll find your metacarpal of your index finger, this bone below your knuckle, and come right off the bone in the muscles. Apply about a ½ pound of pressure and take some nice deep breaths. Hold for about 10 seconds. This point is called large intestine 4 and is one of the most powerful points on the body to boost the immune system. Let's do it on the other side. So your thumb, your index finger, and the webbing in between, ½ pound of pressure, and hold for 10 seconds. And when you're ready, release. The third point in our acupressure protocol is located on the back of your head. So if you have really long hair, go ahead and grab a tie and put your hair back, or if you got short hair, you could just grab it with your hand. First, you're gonna locate your earlobe, and then you'll find the spine. Going halfway between these 2 points, that is where the point is located, just up into the hairline. And you may feel a divot or a valley, and when you press on it, it might actually feel good to press on it. This point is called Gall Bladder 20, and it's one of the most popular points on the back of the neck to help boost immune system. So for this, it's going to be about a ½ pound of pressure, medium amount of pressure, and just straight in. Let's locate it on the other side as well. So you'll find your earlobe, your spine, and go halfway in between. Hold this point for about 10 seconds, and when you're done, release. The fourth and final point in our acupressure protocol is located on the leg. This point is located on the front of the leg. So the first way to find it is you want to start at your knee crease. Take your hand and make an L shape with your thumb sticking out. Take your thumb and hook it behind your knee. And then you see you're going to get these 4 fingers are going to come around. With your other hand, I want you to find your shin bone, your tibialis anterior, and rock back and forth over it. When you find your shin bone, go just below the 4 fingers. You'll find your shin bone, and you're going to go about a ½ inch outside of the shin bone. So you're going to go towards the outside ankle here, and it's going to go right below the four fingers here. This point, stomach 36, is one of the most powerful points on the body. It's also huge. This point, this acupressure point, is like this big. So if you think you're like not in the area, if you're in this general vicinity, you're hitting the point. You'll apply pressure, take nice deep slow breaths, and hold for 10 seconds, a medium amount of pressure. So about a ½ pound. And we'll do both sides. So you go to your other leg, find the knee crease, and then you'll take your L, take your thumb behind the 4 fingers, you'll rock back and forth, find that shin bone, and then you'll go about a ½ inch outside of that shin bone, just below the 4 fingers. You may feel a divot in this area. That is very normal. That's very common because this point's big, right? So, I mean, it's literally about this big. So if you're feeling a divot in that area, you're in the right spot. So you'll hold for 10 seconds, take a nice deep breath. Thanks so much for tuning in for this acupressure tutorial. Stay tuned afterwards for a bonus video about additional advice you can do to boost your immune system. And thanks again for your support and for being our patient. We appreciate you so much. Hey, thanks for sticking with me with the bonus material. You get 3 tips on what you can do to enhance your immune system even more, in addition to the acupressure points that we just went over. The first tip is to supplement vitamin C and vitamin D3 daily. These 2 vitamins are powerhouse supplements for helping boost your immune system. With vitamin D3, if it's been a while since you've had your levels checked, I encourage you to get them checked. The second bonus material is when you are eating sweets. Make sure that you are going to be in your house, indoors, for the duration of while you're eating and 4 hours after it. This is because whenever we eat sweets, our immune system drops for 4 full hours. So if you're gonna go to the grocery store, you gotta kind of plan your day out, right? If you're gonna go to the grocery store, make sure you go to the grocery store and then come home and have a sweet. The last thing you wanna do is eat something sweet and then leave your house and catch something. The last tip is to avoid dairy. If you have a phlegmy or mucousy cough, you have postnasal drip, you have nasal discharge, nasal congestion, sinus pressure, you have phlegm in your throat, mucus in your mouth, dairy will only make these symptoms worse. Dairy is very inflammatory, and if we've already got phlegm and mucus in our systems, dairy just makes it much more phlegmier, much more mucusier. Instead of focusing on having dairy, I encourage you to try beef broth, chicken broth, vegetable broth, hot teas, warming foods that are pre-cooked. And if you need any substitutes for dairy in terms of milk or cheese or cottage cheese, we can talk. I'm really good at coming up with substitutes for dairy. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any questions about any of the material in these videos, whether it's the bonus material tips or the acupressure points, please call or email our clinic. We're always here for you. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.